cool.
I look so short.
I'm literally mogging you, dude.
this chair.
Get mogged.
Oh man. I'm not this short. I'm just in a very low chair.
For
We're like
greatness.
the same height though.
All right.
We're both wearing white Air Forces too.
Oh wow, we are.
So it's like
how tall are you?
5'7".
Well, I like to say that I'm 5'11", so that doesn't,
Damn.
that doesn't fit my that doesn't fit my narrative. Hey guys, welcome to Album 88. My name is Brian Gallegos, and I'm with
Emmett Contier.
and we're DJs here at WRAS, also known as Album 88. And today we're going to be listening to the recent ads for August 8th. That's
88.
88, Album 88.
Yeah. If you hear something you like, make sure to tune in to WRAS 88.5. And from 5 a.m. to 7 p.m., we're on the HD2 channel. And we're always online at WRAS.org. And on any radio streaming app. So the first two songs we've got are from The Sacred Souls. That's Live For You and Lucid Girl. The first few ads on this list were all kind of like retro inspired. This one is very much so.
Get on out and face yourself. Get up now. She's a lucid girl. Lucid girl.
I really enjoy Motown a lot. I really enjoyed these two ads, especially Lucid Girl is probably one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And because I'm a big dummy dumb, I didn't know this band was from like 2022. I thought this was like literally 70s, or I thought this was like actual like I thought
We
it was
only
old.
add new music.
Right, and I don't know why I assumed that it was not.
No, yeah, they've got the retro 60s, 70s style down. The soul revival kind of thing.
It's oh my god,
It's very accurate.
yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
Next up, we've got Kit Sebastian with Metropolis and Faust. I looked at their like bio, and it said they had French and Turkish inspiration, and you can hear that very much so.
Really?
Yeah, the Turkish especially. You know.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed both of them, Metropolis and Faust. I think I believe I wrote. I really enjoyed the the little a cappella part in I think it was Metropolis. I think I liked it a lot.
I thought it sounded like a spy movie theme.
Yeah. Man, TikTok heads, get an edit of that one. That part.
Yeah.
That scratches a part of my brain.
It reminds me of a song I found in the record collection called "Don't Worry Ma" by Anna Bobola. It's Greek, so it's close enough to Turkey. I also wrote down that Faust kind of reminded me of the band Glass Beams, but I liked that there was singing with it. I think the singing adds to the vibe more than it would with Glass Beams. Not to say they're bad, but yeah.
Yeah, I had a joke kind of written in. I wanted to say I really dig it because 70s slang, but I couldn't figure it out how to fix it. So this is it. I really digged it. All right.
That was really funny, Brian.
Oh shucks.
Next up, we've got 3 songs from Claude Fontaine.
I enjoyed all 3. I think Vaquero is my favorite one because it sounded the most distinct, especially in the beginning. I guess that grain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the very lo-fi
Yeah,
aspect.
exactly.
Yeah.
There was a trumpet part in I think "Love the Way You Love." I think it's in the beginning, if I'm mistaken, and I really enjoyed that part. Real trumpet heads know. Vaquero, I wrote and I quote a lot of ooh, still pretty sick, but yeah, I enjoyed Vaquero a lot.
I thought it was very fitting for the summer. It's very summery, I think. Next, we've got Flash in the Pan and Dream Sequence by Jane Remover. Some of the terminally online heads will probably recognize Jane Remover.
I was trembling writing this because I didn't want to be called a dumb idiot. But it can the vocals reminded me of Blade,
Yeah.
And I didn't want to write that because I was like, what if I just sound like an idiot? But yeah,
I'm sure for people that don't listen to a lot of hyperpop, it all sounds like Blade.
But I really enjoyed it. And then Dream Sequence, I'm a big sucker for that intro, man. That uses like different vocals. Like I think you mentioned it,
A long intro.
a long
Yeah.
intro, especially when it's like with something that's not like something vocally different. It felt almost like something I would hear at Hot Topic, but in a good way. It felt like an emo song, and I enjoyed it a lot.
It's emotional. Sure,
It's emotional, yeah.
yeah.
Well, it felt like 2000s E. If that makes sense.
Maybe,
You know what
yeah.
I mean, that's what I reminded me of at least.
It's definitely. I haven't listened to a lot of Jane Remover, but I think it's pretty different for her. Flash in the Pan also seems like she's trying to do something a little different with the hyperpop sound.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to some hyperpop, but I'm not like that into it, so I couldn't tell you exactly what. But it sounds a little different from what I've heard.
Would those two songs still count as hyperpop?
The first one definitely would.
Like
typically, yeah.
like 100 the 100 Gex. Where the Geck heads at? Bring them
Yeah,
back, man.
Yeah.
I loved Geck when I was that
The
age.
Geck.
The Geck.
The one Geck out of 100.
I like both of the Gecks. Big
Okay.
fan of both of the Gecks.
Yeah.
They cut down the tree though. R.I.P.
Yeah. Next, we've got 909 by Starflyer 59. I just wrote down that sounds shoegazy, but cleaner. I think it's very solid for a single.
Vocals with songs like these never really catch my eye. I'm not a.
So you don't like shoegaze?
I do like shoegaze, which is the weird thing. I wouldn't
Really?
call it shoegaze.
Really?
Maybe I'm wrong.
I thought that's what it was because it's very like the vocals kind of like blend in to the rest of it.
It's really moody. See, that part I really do
Moody.
like. I really
Okay.
do like the middle part.
Next, we've got 4 songs from Fine. I figured out. I'm pretty sure it's
Oh.
Fine, not Fine, because her name is
Oh, that ruins one of the
Fine
jokes.
Glindvad, and she's like Danish or something.
Swedish, I believe.
Swedish?
Yeah.
Copenhagen. So no,
Copenhagen. So we're
Danish.
both wrong.
No, that's in
Oh.
Denmark.
What, really?
Copenhagen is in Denmark.
Cut that out. Don't
No,
make me
it's
sound
funny
stupid.
though. So I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Fine, not
Fine.
Fine. But that's what you would think on
Oh.
first glance. The album is called Rocky Top Ballads. We've got 4 songs. Go over them real quick.
You follow. The door it opens slowly. You see me from.
I didn't have a lot to say about these. I just wrote down that it's bedroom pop.
Really? I wrote a little bit. Big Muzzy. It was fine. I wrote. It was fine. That was the joke.
Yeah, it was
Then I wrote
Fine.
JK. But it was really good. Something I'd listen to definitely during a night drive and probably like
Yeah,
tear up
yeah,
to.
yeah.
It's very emotional. I really liked as well Adore You. It's almost like a big not it's a difference between the two, which I enjoyed. It's almost like slower and more moodier somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Days Complete. The beginning of Days Complete sounds almost yeah, to me it sounds almost beachy, if that makes sense. But beachy, but like you're at the beach with your family, but you're just kind of like moody. You don't want to be
Yeah,
there, but it's
yeah,
still
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
It's still a nice day. Like that's
Yeah.
the vibe.
No, I get that. I could hear that.
And I think my absolute favorite from Fine from this list was Coasting. If you could play the beginning of Coasting.
I think that was my favorite too.
Oh my god, that part. It reminds me of Mall Soft, or you know what I mean, that genre. If that makes sense. Have you ever heard of Mall Soft?
No.
It's part of the. It's part of the vaporwave.
Yeah,
Subsects.
I could hear the vaporwave. Kind
Yeah.
Of thing. Yeah.
But man, like that, and I was a big vapor head back in the day.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my god, I love vaporwave, and it just I don't know, it really clicked with me, and that definitely is probably gonna be one of my repeats
Nice.
for the week.
Nice. Next, we've got 2 songs from Regal 86. We've got De Facto Night Mix and Sprocket Hole. You get the gist because they both kind of sound exactly like that for like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Because it's like house music, dance, kind of trancey.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. This second part, it reminds me. There's a scene in regular show where like they're playing basketball or whatever, and then I think like the god or the king of basketball like comes from the moon, and he flies in with his car, and it's got this like it's got a very similar beat to that. It's like doom, doo, 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 doo.
I don't remember that episode.
It's a sick. Yeah, that.
Interesting.
Doom, doom.
Cool. I think they definitely would be kind of like magical on like a late night drive.
Oh, dude,
yeah,
of course, yeah, sick.
Next, we've got Kate Spade and Aggie by Coco and Claire Claire.
Kate Spade, all the hits, hair up, hit the splits, oh guys phones, looking like a jester, you're no threat to the throne. I'm all about love.
That little,
I didn't hear that.
Go back.
Go ahead and murder the body, looking for the one that wants to make my name and tidy.
Like the backing.
Yeah,
The ambience?
Yeah, the ambience, man. Yeah, no, Kate Spade. It made me feel like a bad bitch. It made me feel.
This is like bad bitch music. It's Brat Summer-esque.
I'm telling you, tap
Yeah,
in.
I don't think we're the target audience.
We're not,
unfortunately.
but
it's for the girls and the gays.
I'm gonna admit something really dark.
What?
All right, I love Aaliyah. Aaliyah's interlude. I love them. She went.
Yeah.
They went. They went to my graduation, by the way. Not to.
That's random.
No, they went to my graduation, but not for me, but for their cousin.
Yeah.
But their song "It Girl" whatever. I listened to that on repeat so much. It was probably my like number one song of the Spotify. I love feeling like a bad bitch.
Yeah.
It's so good. I
Yeah.
love that type of music. And Coco and Claire. You got
That's
you got
definitely
one
what
fan.
they do. Next, we've got Gyeongsu and June with All to None. 3 songs from this album. All I wrote down for this is mysterious vibes.
Yeah, I feel the same. I liked All to None. I think
I think that was also my favorite. It
Yeah.
kind of reminded me, like the sample kind of reminded me of like TV Girl. Yeah, it's especially mysterious because there's like nothing on either of these artists.
Whoa, really?
Yeah,
Are they new?
no bio. I don't think June is even like a real artist name.
Oh wow.
It's like because like the only appearance is on this. I did like it, even though I don't have much to say about it.
Yeah.
Next we've got Exhibition Mode, the album by Dazegxd.
Oh my god, sick! Especially Way Too Good. I think it was the first one. When I listen to music, I like it when it makes me think of like a scenario where I'd listen to this. I would listen to this. I'd love to listen to this song while playing. I think it's a very specific arcade game. It's a very specific car arcade game that only I think round 1 has, and I'd love to listen to this song while playing that game.
It's like jungle breakcore.
Yeah.
It's breakcore because one of the songs has like that. I don't know why every breakcore song has this one sample that's like. I'll play
If
it.
you know, you know.
I'll play it in the editing. I do want to listen to the whole album now.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. Me like song. So. Yeah.
Next, we've got our whopping 6 songs from Wyuka, which is an Athens band. I think they're pretty well established. They had a song with Faye Webster in 2017.
Whoa.
Yeah. And they're playing 40 Watt on the 23rd if there's any Athens people watching. I definitely think Gauntlet is my favorite. Out of those.
Gauntlet was my favorite.
I had heard it before, but I still think it was my favorite.
But one that really surprised me was Cleric. It just sounds so different from the rest.
Yeah, it is the closer. Yeah, it's the closing song, so that makes sense.
Dang, real doomers out there. Real doomers know.
Wyuka. I looked up where they might have gotten that name and apparently it's a road in North Atlanta.
Oh.
I don't know if that's where they got it from, but I can't imagine there's another instance of Wyuka.
And we're gonna insert a clip of us standing in there right now.
You want to drive all the way up there?
How far is it?
It's like Buckhead or something.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Athens
Okay.
band. If you're an Athens guy,
Yeah, go
Hit 'em
listen
up.
to them at 40 Watt on the 23rd.
Yeah.
No promo really, but like I feel like we should shout it out because they're real ones. They're real Georgians. Second to last release we've got is Shh by King Krule.
do you have a stroke? That's not.
That's what it's called. It's called Shh.
Oh, I was reading the title. I was like, hey, he's like, what? I would say he sounds like Damien Albert, but they're just British. I have mixed feelings about that last one because like those instrumentals, it
They're
puts
like
me.
a little messy.
Yeah, they're messy and
Yeah.
it's very makes me uneasy. But I feel like that might have been the intention, which I
Yeah.
feel like
It's called It's All
That's sick.
Soup now. It's probably supposed to be a little abstract and
really,
weird, you know? Because
ah,
it's all soup.
it's all soup now, guys.
Yeah, I was a little surprised by these two slower songs. It just seemed a little different
Yeah, it feels like,
to be on the same album. But yeah,
and I really like when artists do that. I feel like it swaps, it changes it. The dichotomy of it all, you guys. Like it's really interesting.
okay, we've got one more release, but they are all by different artists. It's a compilation. Scenic Route Road Less Traveled Volume 2. I looked it up. It's all London artists of kind of like pop derived genres.
Oh, I like that.
This one I was like, this is very Bjork, Earth Eater esque.
I've listened to a few Bjork, so I kind of see where you're getting at. But yeah,
Yeah.
I enjoyed that
Listening
one a
the
lot
whole
too.
thing, especially right there. Yeah. I'd say they're all pretty different, but they kind of have
Yeah.
like the same
Type of vibe.
ambience.
Yeah, I really liked Your House. Definitely. Lighter was I enjoyed that too. I enjoyed all of these, but I think the one that stuck out to me the most was Uriel and
Yeah.
Your House a lot. Yeah,
I liked
enjoyed it.
Uriel the most. That was the ads for the week of August 8th. If you liked what you heard and have any opinions, go ahead and listen to Album 88 and give us a like and a comment. We love the engagement.
And make sure to listen to us at 88.5 on HD2 from the times of 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. we'll be on HD1. So
And
you
the
know,
main signal.
the main
Yeah.
signal.
And 24/7 on WRAS.org and any radio streaming service.
Yeah, I mean, college radio is making a big comeback, I feel, and why not be on the ground floor of it? And tell us how we did, and if you have any suggestions for our ads or whatnot, we'll definitely take it into consideration. And
Yeah,
maybe add it,
email rasmd@gmail.com.
Edit right here.
Yes. Yay, bye.
Bye.
We'll
Bye,
be-
Raz heads.
We'll be back at some point. We'll see how often we want to do this, but this was fun.
Yeah, this was really fun. I enjoyed it. I think we could do a lot with this form, and also maybe we'll do some other type of videos. Maybe not just with me. Maybe not with just Emmett. Maybe some
Yeah,
other cool
yeah.
DJs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think we should actually take over the station. I feel like that'd be our vibe.
I feel like I kind of already have.
Yeah. You actually have. Wow. You actually have a lot of power, Emmett. I'm gonna be Emmett's right hand man,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
betray him like Brutus.
Yeah.
That's my vibe.
Damn.
Bye, Raz heads. We love you.